Hi guys and welcome back. So there's a breaking story that Amber Ray and Rapudo are no longer, together. It appears that there has been a bit of fight because this story broke on Nairobi Gossip. There's a fan who approached them and said, you know what, there's trouble in paradise. I've realized that these two are no longer following each other. In fact, Rapudo has deactivated his account. This statement read as follows. It said, hi NGC, trouble in paradise, Rapudo amedeactivate account yake na alikuwa ame unfollow Amber. So yeah, so this is how the story came out. So a lot of people are saying, what, it's just the other day we saw Rapudo and Amber in this lavishing birthday of theirs with his daughter, and they would looked quite happy together. So it's a bit, because it's not even 2 days ago, it's actually a day ago. And also remember, during that birthday, Rapudo said, you know what, if I have to marry Amber Ray, I will not. In fact, they were talking about marriage at this point. So let me just show you what Rapudo said about marrying Amber Ray.
If we do a wedding, I'd invite people. I will never form a WhatsApp group.
Exactly.
It is something we're doing for ourselves. And I think that's one thing that also people need to borrow. Things like weddings, nini, rorasho, that is something you do for yourself. Stop putting groups, you are to kuchangia nini, blah blah. Kuchangia maybe out of emergency. Probably umefiwa, or maybe you've got an emergency nini, ama mtu ni mgonjwa, accident nini. But some things which are so personal, I think people should just do them when they're ready. Hakuna pressure. No one is giving you pressure to marry next month nini. No. Do things at your own time. Save your own money. Even if you don't have, it doesn't have to be something very, very big. It depends with the expectations.
Why?
You understand?
It has to be big. Why? It has to be big.
I'm the one who's marrying you, so we will do it my way.
Yeah, and I'm the bride, baby. Like nice. You said, harusi ni ya wanawake. I want it to be big.
And I promise it to be big. Yes, but I'm talking about other people.
Okay.
It really doesn't have to be like that big. It depends. Unajua, Mungu ametupatia sort of money differently. And there are those who have money, there are those who don't have money. It doesn't mean that if you don't have money, you don't have to do a wedding. Or it doesn't mean that if you don't have enough money, you have to give people pressure to or kuchangie. Just do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So over here you see them speaking about the wedding, and also apart from that, just like 6 hours ago, Amber Ray had put out a video just showing how Rapudo gave her a call and she had to make him a very nice meal. Alright, so on this video she said that when my husband makes a wish and I actually grant it, just know I'm cashing this in later. Love is give and take, and I have just given. So basically this video showed our Amber Ray was saying that, you know what, Rapudo just called me to tell me that I need to make him a good meal, and here I am making him a good meal. And actually it was a good meal. You'd see her making some ugali over there, see her making some nice fish, and also making some vegetables kuma wiki. And this video made people think, you know what, these two are still in good terms. So for Nairobi Gossip to come and say that these two, there's trouble in paradise, and apart from that, and it's pure confirmation that Rapudo has deactivated his account. And this fan said before he deactivated his account, he had unfollowed Amber Ray. Basically this fan of them had actually followed their life, and people are wondering, what, do you have all this time to to follow these people? Let me just show you how the comment section looked like just after Nairobi Gossip had broken this information. Alright, so Joyce Wanjira said, nasi ni sahi tu Rapudo ametext Amber ati amekie samaki. So basically this lady was referring to this video that Amber Ray just dropped. Alright, Lo said Kenyan Cardi B huyo amezoea heartbreaks na ana heal kama ame move on. Yeah, so basically Amber Ray looks like to be someone who truly moves very fast whenever she has a heartbreak. So basically, a lot of people feel like, you know what, it is normal when it comes to Amber Ray, and she will move on, nothing big there. All right. Somebody else said hii bidii ya kustalk watu angekuwa anatafuta pesa angekuwa mbali. So yeah, so this fan felt that this person who has the ability to know that Amber Ray and Rapudo have broken up, they're unfollowing, he's deactivated his account, is quite a big one. But this is what I'd say. Amber Ray had broken this, saying that my husband has sent me to make him food, but she did not tag him. Of course, her not tagging him raised an eyebrow. So I think this fan, what happened exactly is she went to look for Rapudo and found out, you know what, Rapudo's account is no more. So that is, I guess, I'm assuming that is how this person found out that, you know what, Kennedy Rapudo has deactivated. But how this fan actually knew Rapudo had unfollowed Amber Ray is something that I would not understand. But I wouldn't call him a stalker or her a stalker as per se, because if you are a fan to someone and somebody has put a very interesting video, you are likely to go to their page, and when you cannot find their page, now you're wondering what. I guess this is what happened on this kind of scenario. Alright, so Sandra Kawera said, huyu si amepikiwa samaki tu sahi. Alright, King Fofo official said, si mko idol bana, how did you know all that? Alright, so somebody else said ni wenyewe tu wametext NGC. Mwingine akasema Nairobi gossip, Mushene gossip. So basically, I feel like somebody is trying to say that these two are trying to clout chase, considering this person had so much information, and then also they feel that it is Rapudo and or Amber Ray who had texted NGC, considering just a few hours ago Amber Ray appeared to be in good terms with Kennedy Rapudo. Alright, so the last comments I'm going to read according to this, somebody said, great news for the unemployed. Mgina kasema, deactivating is always good for one's mental health. Somebody said, God forbid. Somebody also said, our very own Cardi B. Somebody said, ni swali tu, relationship na marriage za watu zinaku affect aje. So basically, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, you know what, basically that comment section appeared to be saying, we really don't care, this is normal in a marriage situation. Yeah, so for me, I'd say if it at all this is true, I'm thinking it might not really last, because it's very, very fresh. I feel like Kennedy Rapudo just deactivating account could mean so many other things apart from actually breaking up with Amber Ray. But considering this particular fan say that before deactivating his account, he unfollowed Amber Ray, that is what raised an eyebrow. But what I'm seeing, these two seem to have appeared quite happy when they were at their daughter's birthday. So I wouldn't read much into it. It could be just the normal couple fight, and they'll figure it out for themselves. Or if at all it's a big thing, I feel that this video was actually meant to send a message to Rapudo. Amber Ray coming out to say that today I give. She basically said marriage is about giving and receiving, and today I've given. Yeah, so I'm thinking she might have been sending Rapudo some indirect message that only him can understand. So I'd like to hear from you. What do you think about this story? Do you belong to a group of people who say, you know what, I really don't care, it is part of them, it is their story? Or do you belong to a group of people who say, you know what, it is quite interesting because just a few hours ago she had shared a video of her, making for Rapudo a meal that he had requested, that is according to Amber Ray herself. Which group of people do you belong to? I'd like to hear from you. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining in. Now, up to date, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm Kiki for Kenya Waves. Goodbye for now.